This is Puente Sur and the bubble tour. This is the access to the water we get. A lot of people are by the shore now. It took about 10 buses to get here. This is like a national park, so that's got animals in it. And we have access to all of it down that way. You can snorkel down that way. It's pretty clear. And there's like rocks or coral that you can see. This is after everyone's been in and out of it all day. That darker part, if you can see that line, that is seaweed. But you get quite a bit of area that doesn't have seaweed. And then this is the area that we had access to. There's a bunch of beach chairs and umbrellas. There's even like a little shopping part. There's a bar. We had food included. It was either fish fajitas, chicken fajitas, quesadillas, or fish fingers. So it was really good.
So this was Puente Sur. That was the national forest you see on the side. These are the beach chairs that we had access to with the umbrellas. This was as everyone was getting ready to leave. So it looks a little cleared out. There were some little shops over there. Behind that hut in the background is the outhouse that I do not recommend. But all in all, it was a very good day.
I'm standing up and I have my phone propped. If I'm a little wobbly, we have had a rough day of sailing. So today we did a bubble tour in Cozumel. It was supposed to be the Passion Island by Power Catamaran or something similar to that. But it got changed very early on in our cruise to Puente Sur National Park, which was fun. It was cool. So the only thing, because we have 2 rooms with minors booked in the other room, it was kind of difficult getting it switched because they didn't think, like, the minor, they canceled her, or they canceled her and didn't rebook her. So I had to spend quite a bit of time at guest services. If you ever have something like that, get it done earlier in the day when guest services is there, or when Shore Excursions is open, because I went later in the day for the next day, so there wasn't really much. They had to wake people up, even though it was only like 9:30. They said Shore Excursion closes at 9. Anyway, so we got that all figured out, and the way our bubble tours have worked is we meet in the Limelight Lounge, which is like the comedy club. So we meet there. And this one we had to meet at 8:30 for a 9 o'clock departure. So we did that. We went, the Limelight Lounge is 4 aft, and we had to go to 4 mid, go down the stairs, go down a crew stairwell, and then we're all kept together. We're all kept in a line to keep us from getting separated and to keep us in our bubble. So, Puente Sur. It was pretty good. It was a long ride. The actual road time wasn't that long, maybe like 20, 25 minutes, 30 at the most. But then we spent about 20 or 25 minutes on the roads to get to the part of the Puente Sur Park that we were going to. It took forever. It felt like. The water was pretty clear. It was pretty good. They had rum punch, which someone told me was Fanta, cheap rum, and grenadine. And then they had margaritas. You could also order other drinks that were extra. They were not included. There was food included. We had chicken fajitas, quesadillas, fish fajitas, or chicken tenders. So that was good. We had a good variety. They had a bunch of wait staff that were running back and forth. The water was good, not rocky. There was quite a bit of seaweed. The first, like, I don't know, 20 feet of the water was clear, and then the rest of it was clear, but it was seaweed at the bottom, so it looked very dark and discolored. We brought snorkel stuff. It wasn't really light enough to snorkel, so we really couldn't use that. But the kids had a blast. I will say, when we went to Turquoise Bay, there was less wait staff, but I felt more checked on. There was less people at Turquoise Bay. There was a whole lot of people here today. It could have been because of the canceled excursion, but it was good. It was just kind of crowded. The wait staff was amazing. The bathroom. It was like an outhouse 10 feet in the air or something. It was, do not recommend that. But then we did our excursion, and we took the taxi back to the port, and then we walked in our little bubble straight from the taxis to the ship, and we had about an hour after we got back that we could have gotten off. I did not. It started raining, and the weather hasn't been that great. It's been very rocky, but that was our Pointe Sur shore excursion. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I will do my very best to answer them. There are quite a bit of excursions that go there, so the bubble tour area is what I'll be showing, but there was a bunch more places, a bunch more excursions. So, oh, there was a raccoon. Raccoons came up, and it was quite disconcerting. Anyway, see you next time on Taya's Travel Tips.